Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week's video is of course my bullet journal plan with me for August 2021. This month I decided to do things a little differently and actually have drawings on separate pages. As you can see, I have them already sketched in using my Staedtler fineliner. I did actually film this to begin with, but it ended up being like 6 hours worth of footage and you guys don't want to see that. So I have skipped ahead to where the drawings are already made. All that's left to do is to glue them in using Grit Stick, as well as a ruler, which is a life hack. Just in case you guys don't know, whenever you do stick paper, you should always go over it with a ruler or with something that has a straight edge. This prevents any air bubbles from forming and to make sure that the paper lies flat. So there's a life hack for you. Life hack aside, I am actually using a different city theme for each section of this month's spread. So the cover page was Paris, page after was San Francisco, and this current page is London with my habit tracker and mood tracker. I also have done Tokyo for an extra page that you guys will see in a moment. And then after that, each week's worth of drawings and images are also different cities, everything from Venice to Athens to New York City. You will see them all as we go through this video, and I just thought it would be nice to have a different city, to have different famous landmarks for each week's layout, especially since currently a lot of us can't actually travel. Now that all the images have been stuck in, I have come back with a pencil and of course my usual fineliner marker just to quickly sketch in the actual word August for my cover page. I know I usually don't do a cover page, at least not in my last few videos, but this month I decided to try something different and I am pretty happy with how it turned out, so I might end up doing it for my future bullet journal spreads as well. Now it is on to my monthly layout, monthly overview. Again, I haven't been doing this a lot recently because my current bullet journal actually has a built-in section for each month. However, next month I am returning to university and I got this idea to create two separate monthly overviews, one for personal life and one for university, so I decided to try that out this month just to make sure that it actually works. So instead of university, I'm using my work and working, but next month that section will be included with my personal section. So once I have each of the boxes drawn in for each of the months, I'm adding a few extra boxes, as you can see, to actually mark in events or important dates. After that, there is the habit and mood tracker, which don't need anything extra added. And here is something new that I decided to try this month as well, and that is my usual to-do list, of course, but also on the right hand side I have a kindness log, or a gratitude log if you prefer to call it that way. However, instead of writing down things that I am grateful for, I want to write down kind things that I do for someone else each day. It's something that not a lot of people keep track of, but I think that if you do ensure that you mark every time you go out of your way to be kind to someone, then eventually you will start being kinder automatically. So it's something that I am excited to try out. And finally, we are on to the coloring part of the video. I have used my Stabilo Modliners for pretty much everything in this entire monthly spread. As you can see, I used lots of colours for the August title. I did try blending them. Unfortunately, Modliners don't tend to blend that well, However, I am hoping to get some brush pens pretty soon so you guys can see even more advanced colouring techniques. As well as that, I have gone into the drawings. As you can see, I'm not fully colouring in any of the sections. In fact, I'm only going in over it very, very lightly. I don't want to add too much colour to take away from the actual purpose of the spread itself. So I am only colouring in the bare details, and I'm also only colouring in the drawings from the first few pages and not any of the weekly spread drawings. And now it is on to my habit tracker and mood tracker. For the mood tracker, I went ahead and coloured in each of the 31 little circles I have on top of the London Eye Ferris wheel. And I'm pretty much just going to use a smiley face system when it comes to tracking my mood. I feel like this is the most accurate, and also I don't need to know a new key. As well as that, I have my habit tracker, which I'm keeping track of my usual 7 habits in this, and yes, I know there are only 30 boxes, but since August starts on a Sunday this month, I decided to include the first date of August in last month's July spread. So again, I'm just adding some light details to each of the drawings, and that will be the end of my colouring session for each of the monthly layouts. Like I said, I'm not colouring any of the weekly layouts simply because of the time it takes, but also because I also quite like the fact it is black and white. So instead of doing anything to this, I've just gone back in with my mod liner and added in some extra details, such as the way the water is flowing, or bricks on the walls, or birds. I also decided to fully colour in the cat sitting on this wall just to make it a bit more obvious, but after that there was not much else to do. I added some more depth to these bushes, or else water as usual. And that is it. So here's a quick overview of how the general bullet journal for August looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this month's spread. I hope you guys liked this video. Please do subscribe because I update new videos every 2 weeks. Please do like the video and comment any ideas down below you have for future videos. I try to fulfill every single request so you will not be disappointed. And I will talk to you guys in 2 weeks.